Good evening, everybody. I'm Casey Call with here another FSU weather update. Again, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for some of our eastern areas. Let's get right to this, and as we do so, we'll see the severe weather situation that is occurring here across our area. We'll switch over to our underground radar here, and as we do so, we'll kind of get right into this here. John will actually kind of maneuver that as we kind of just switch into that screen, and as we kind of see that there is a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here until 9:45. We're talking about northwestern Taylor, also parts of Jefferson and Madison counties. Again, this warning does remain in effect for these areas. Again, we're talking about Interstate 10, and involved in this, of course, Interstate 10, as well as the city of Monticello, Madison as well, down toward Wakulla County. There's also another warning in effect for another few minutes here. Mainly rural areas, though, for that warning. Again, we're watching that closely. We're watching these warnings in effect closely as well here. Kind of taking a little bit of a closer look. We'll actually stop the radar here, and we'll just kind of see exactly what's going on here instantaneously. And as we do so, we will be able to see how the radar is moving across our region. See if we can stop this here. As we do so, we'll go ahead and kind of zoom in a little bit closer toward our region. You can see western parts of Madison County now getting in on a severe thunderstorm acts, and also getting into southwest Georgia. Those aren't severe at this time. We're watching as the instability does gradually move a little bit more to the north.
Yeah, that warm front that we've been expecting to move off towards the north has now done so. So we're getting a little bit more energy in the area right now, and those storms are being able to blow over some trees. We've had some just southeast of Tallahassee now, down in Wakulla County as well. We're waiting on those local storm reports, but those trees have come over according to the National Weather Service now, and that's part of the reason that last severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, because this line has a history of blowing over trees. So Madison, you may want to watch out for that. Also the Greenville, Lee, down into northern Taylor County on 19, all the way up into central Jefferson County. We want to watch out for some of those gusty winds upwards of 60 miles an hour blowing over some weaker trees down there.
Yeah, again, we're watching this closely in toward these areas again. Just kind of naming some of the smaller cities here. We're talking about Cabbage Grove, Greenville, also parts of Hamburg, Shady Grove, Mosley Hill, Cherry Lake, Lake Bird, the city of Madison, which is probably the most highly populated city in the warning. Also Hanson, and Hopewell, Boyd, and Lee involved in that severe thunderstorm warning that does continue until 9:45 this evening. Kind of panning the radar just to the east here, we will see this warning that is in effect here. And you can kind of see the faint yellow outline here on the map. Again, these storms here are moving toward the east at about 35 miles an hour. So we're talking about Madison getting involved here in this severe thunderstorm within the next little bit here. Also moving further to the east, will be out of our viewing area. But there's like Live Oak, Jasper, also even Statenville, Georgia. They'll need to watch as well here for the threat of some severe storms moving through their region over the next hour or so.
Yeah, and this is going to continue to move off towards the east and northeast. And although our Georgia counties right now are not in any severe thunderstorm warnings, there is some lightning involved, some thunder involved. I think the thunder is, for the most part, over here in Tallahassee and points west. Although the watch, they haven't quite trimmed it back yet. I think we should expect that pretty soon for our western counties. But again, that severe thunderstorm warning continues in Madison and Taylor. That's that most recent warning until 9:45, so about another half an hour. And after this line moves through, we're going to be talking about light to moderate rain for a couple of hours, maybe until as late as midnight for our western areas, and maybe 2 a.m. for our eastern zones, with winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Obviously, much stronger winds as this line moves across your location. We're starting to get into Quitman, Valdosta, and eventually into Madison over the next hour or so.
Yeah, and again, we're watching this area of strong to severe storms closely as it does move across the region here. Kind of zoom out, and we'll kind of get the whole perspective here of the viewing circle. Again, just kind of breaking it down and breaking the viewing circle down into three sections, really. We do see here in our westernmost section of the viewing circle, this is light to moderate rain, maybe a rumble of thunder or two, but not too big of a concern. or Middlesex. And again, you do see maybe a few embedded thunderstorms, but really just not too much in the way of lightning. But our easternmost area is the one we're concerned about here, ranging even from Valdosta. It looks like this storm here just to the south of the city, maybe intensifying just a little bit as the instability does move a little bit further to the north. Also watching this line move through Madison County, where a severe thunderstorm warning does remain in effect till 9:45 for Madison, parts of that county as well as Jefferson and Taylor. You can see this line going down to the south and into the Gulf of Mexico. Again, we're watching this very closely here in the FSC Weather Center. We'll keep you updated on the situation.
Yeah, as we go through the next couple of hours, I think these are going to start to wind down just a little bit as we cool off the atmosphere a little bit, lose some of that energy. But keep in mind over the next couple of hours that it could be breezy at times, could be stormy at times, especially on our eastern half of our viewing area, but we'll keep watch that. We'll update again about a half an hour or so when that next set of possible warnings would come out, and the warning that's out for, again, Jefferson, Taylor, and Madison counties would expire at 9:45.
Yeah, again, we're watching that closely here, and we'll keep you updated here at that time, and also as conditions warn here on the YouTube page of FSC Weather.